It says I'm live. It says 9 people are here. Right on. Okay, so this week, of course, Greeno is going to be joining me here in a moment, but I have an issue, a slight issue. I have right here in my hand a Bitcoin, a physical Bitcoin that I am going to give away. Size of an American dollar, gold plated. There's the circuitry. And I will give this away to someone, but here's the dilemma. Oh, from Belgium. All right, man. Right on. Thank you for being here, Jenny. I appreciate that. So I don't know how to give it away. I mean, do I give it to a mod? Do I give it to a viewer? Do I give it to the best question? Whoever wins it is going to need to send me their mailing address. And I promise not to stalk you. I promise. I won't. I won't send anybody else to do it either. Oh, see, sleuth, man. See, I knew somebody would be to that side. But yeah, I do have it, and we will be giving that away toward the end of the show. Now, tonight we are going to be talking some facts about the case, some remaining facts, and there ain't very many, more facts that we need to go over. I think that anything outside of the real underlying facts falls into more curiosity than what it does case facts. So we will be discussing that. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here is Anthony Greeno.
What's going on, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or wherever the hell you're watching from? I'm Anthony Greeno. Yeah,
the Burlington Studios.
The Burlington Studio right there.
Yeah, that's how I told Ryan that the other day. I said, man, my front room used to be known as the Burlington Studio. Now look at it. So how's life treating you, man?
It's great, dude. We just got
Show everybody your shirt if you haven't already.
Your girlfriend watches me on YouTube.
I met a couple of those at Kroger's today. Hey, man, I watch your channel, bro. Right on. The kid says. And if everybody does not know, Bitcoin is dropping like lead. Yeah, we'll call it a balloon. It's dropping crazy, along with all the money that I put in it, just dropping. And my whole thing here is it can't drop enough. It cannot drop enough. I mean, if it went down into the tens of thousands, I'd be doing backflips because I'd own a Bitcoin before summer ends. So that's kind of my take on it. So we're going to be discussing some further facts. Did you bring any along?
Oh, I know them.
What the hell? I always tell you to bring facts, man.
I know the facts.
I know, yeah. You know what? It kind of falls into a fact. Like, who out there in this world, aside of law enforcement, knows the case to our standard?
I don't think anybody.
I don't think anybody does. I don't think anybody's put the... I don't even know where to go with that. I mean, like, as an example, and I don't want to give names, but GH, he's out there trying to do scientific shadow measuring for time. Like, how do you break that down to a minute with a pixelated shadow, dude? I don't know. It just seems a little crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Now, right here, this is a damn good comment. Silver. Silver is the most undervalued asset on Earth. And when people talk about gold, I say, I got 2 words for you. Gold seizure. How do you think they pay the Federal Reserve? In gold. If somebody stockpiling gold, they'll take it. But silver is where you want to have your money at, man. If you're investing in precious metals, silver is the way to go. Totally. Thank you for that comment, Teresa. But I am sticking my money now because I used to stack silver, but now I'm putting my money into Bitcoin and other altcoins, such as Cardano's, Luna, Ethereum. I got some money in. I mean, I think it's a good place. I mean, like, hell, man, if you put $700 on Ethereum, you would have had 5 times your money in 2 months' time. In 2 months' time, you would have had 5 times the money you put in. That is investment. That is some investment there.
So I don't know who you're going to give that away to, but I mean, if you think best comment, I wrote Teresa's name down as a good comment. So if he says good comment, I'll write your name down.
Brilliant, man! You got it. You nailed it. Okay, see, where's Watcher, man?
Where's Watcher? Not watching.
Yeah, Watcher's not watching, man. I'm watching, but won't be able to chat. Well, we appreciate you being here anyway. Even though you can't chat, we'll bring your name up. And because it was a good chat, Greeno,
Big Brother fan,
fan.
You are now on the list. Gotcha. You were number 2.
Nancy, salute to Intuition, Janet, Teresa, Little Pookie, Tracy,
Mary,
and who I sent a personal thank you to.
Yeah.
Nancy. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your trip, man. So you went out to the trail.
Well, I was saving that to the end.
Okay.
No, I was saving that to the end because when you leave, you know, if I was going to make it 2 hours, but I'll just go ahead and talk about that. Me, and I didn't ask the guy if it was okay for me to give his full name, but I think people know who I'm talking about when I talk about Kenny K. We'll use K for the abbreviation of last name. He's normally on Incognito's channel, my channel, I think your channel as well. And he came out here from East Coast. I'll put it like that. Well, hell, why not? From New
Far
Jersey.
East. Yeah.
Far East, you know, like a 12-hour trip. You know, he came out here to his son's house and he wanted to go out to a trail. He got a hold of me and I said, yeah, man, we'll hook up, get out there. So we went out to Monon High Bridge Trail, man. Had a great time, man. I got to show him every place. And let me tell you something, man. This is a dude that can go through some woods, man.
Good.
Like he was going to put some pants on to like cover his legs. Man. I'm like, man, trail, you ain't got to worry about it. We got down to a bridge and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. You wanted to go there. We kicked it through the woods, man. He's like, yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's fine, man. He was leading the way.
It's just sticker bushes, dude.
Yeah, he's like, this'll, so what, man? I don't care, you know.
Cool.
So
man.
we got out there. He left a little rock up. And hang on, let me go pull up that video real quick.
Yes. Okay.
And I think it's this one. Nope, that ain't it. That's the balloons. I don't think anybody wants to see the balloons. That ain't it. There it is.
Kill the chat thing that's covering it.
What? Well, you can't see my anyway.
Oh no, not yet. But when you pull it up, it'll cover up the screen.
Yeah, let's totally do it. And now, who put this up? Was that Amber?
Amber did. Amber Rose from her YouTube channel is called Grow Baby Grow, and she is Nick Graziano's moderator. So she came all the way from Erie, Pennsylvania. On Saturday, she was a part of the March for Justice that I did down in Muncie, and she went up to, on Sunday, she went up to Delphi to go ahead and plant the shade flowers and stuff.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I like that. See, now I thought that was done like by the community or somebody, you know, I didn't know that a person had went out there, but I seen that and it had Nick Graziano's like a stone there, man. So I got a hold of that and he put a little, hang on, let me show the video here. So, man, why do I got to remove this and then re-add it, man? That's stupid. Okay, this is the video here.
Yeah, she did a terrific job making that much more eye appealing.
Good. Cool. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, way cool.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
We had a real good time. I mean, you know, he enjoyed it. It was very scenic, very beautiful out there, man. He really took that in, had a great time. We got back here and we walked down the creek path. And that goes with the story. When we was coming up the driveway, I was looking out in the field to the right, you know,
Okay.
coming up toward the houses, man. And out there on the wood line down by the Wildcat to the far
Yep.
south, man, there was like some little, it was big and it was blue and it was reflective and it was moving. And I'm like, dude, stop the car. What the hell is that? A UFO? You know, we got up to the house and we started walking down the creek path, walked out there. Dude, it was 5 of the Mylar balloons that said happy retirement that fell out in the field. It was like 5 balloons that said happy retirement, man. And Puppy was with us, man. He went running toward it, barking, man. It was great. He didn't know what the hell it was, man. He was wigged out by it. So, hey, there's Real Joe Gross. Put his name down.
What's up, Nick? There we go. Yeah, we got you, dude.
We got you, dude. You're on the list. And don't forget Little Pookie. Little Pookie's in.
Got her. Real Chill Graz, you are number 3, Pookie 4.
And like, don't forget Sleuth Intuition either, man. I'm just going to have you writing this whole time for me. Okay, let me start with like number 1 here. The prosecution. Now, Robert Ives left the case.
Yep.
But then he was put back into the place of the prosecutor for the case?
No. Nope.
So it's the Nick guy that's the prosecutor now.
Nick McClellan, yep.
And he will be prosecuting the double murder.
Yep. If there's charges filed, he'll be the one to file them.
Now, when we was looking, actually, that was back during Daniel Nations. You had found the case number.
Yes, got it. You talking about when they filed? Someone was just actually on that.
Really?
Yeah, I have that video.
But do you have the case number?
Yeah, I've got. I actually don't have the video on my YouTube anymore, but I do have the case number.
Okay.
But I don't have it on my YouTube, but I got it on my computer. How that works. So let me pull it up. I'll just pull it up and pause the video on that spot.
Don't get me killed.
Don't get you. Yeah.
Man, dude, they sealed that, man. And when they seal that shit, they mean it. Don't forget that, man.
Hey, yeah, but this was up until they sealed it. So.
Well, it's still the same case number.
It is the case number. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people don't know that, man. That's the thing is people don't just have that. You know what I mean? Like, but we do.
Yeah, and you got it at the right time because that was right before they sealed it, man.
Yeah.
And I remember we was looking everywhere to try to find that.
Share screen. Okay, got it. I got it pulled up. Okay, so this right here, everybody, this is after Indiana State Police returned from Colorado. They had this case number, and the case number is 08C01-1710-MC000198, and it's in the Carroll Circuit Court. So Judge Benjamin Diener filed 10/5/2017, and right here it says charges, no charge applicable, because they don't, they're not going to issue that until they actually charge somebody. But the date is 2/13/2017. Obviously, it's in Delphi.
Yep.
They filed a subpoena ducis tecum, which is what Robert Ives described to me as a.
Hold on. Wait. On 2/13?
2/13/17, when the crime occurred.
Yeah, but how could they file it on that date?
It's based on the date the crime happened.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But the charges won't be filed until then. But this is what it's based on, is this date. So they filed, after they got back with talking with Daniel Nations, they filed a request for subpoena ducis tecum, which is a legal way. Sneeze. It's a legal way of asking for legal documents and legal stuff. And then they also filed a motion to seal those documents. And they did all that. And then it was, see right here, motion filed, verified request to prohibit public access to court records filed. And shortly after they filed this disappeared on my case. It's no longer to be found, but we have it and we've got it right there. But that's
Sweet.
The case number.
Yeah, I thought that was gone, man. I thought that was sealed, never to be found again, man. Glad you got that.
Oh, of course, dude. I keep it all, dude. My computer is nothing but Delphi. I'm telling you.
You know what? I got Delphi files, suspect files, photos, video files, walkthrough files. You know what? There is one piece, man, one piece that we are missing. And
What is
somebody out there has it. It's the original photo taken by Libby of Abby that had the timestamp on it, because the original that came out had the timestamp and then it was removed. Now, I had that on my old computer, but I have yet to get that hard drive off there onto the external hard drive, but it is on there.
Yeah, and now when you go onto Google, you're just getting, these things have just been,
they're all gone.
None of them. Nope.
So if anybody out there has the original snapshot, you know, that had the timestamp on it, reach me or Greeno. This is my email right here. Can't miss it. It's Mr. Katt 420. And that means that I was, like when I got there, I was the 420th Mr. Katt. 419 other people had that name before me. You see? So, yeah. That's what I tell people, man. And it works, too. It ain't code. It don't mean shit.
It ain't code.
Okay, so the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think that it's pretty much verifiable that off the bat they were in the investigation.
Right off the get.
Now, Tobe Lesenby, because when I did that interview with him, you know, I asked him what the FBI was doing. He says, well, they're helping us out. Well, how? Well, with the investigation, CSI and forensics, they're, you know, like this. Now, with the investigation, now I understand, and I really do, because in Evansdale, the FBI was there.
Mm-hmm.
And they were investigating into that case. So, I mean, it's not that, like, I realized that they would have helped investigate here, you know, and I think that what bothered me, it didn't bother me, but I questioned why they was there on the morning of the 14th. But now for the first month, the FBI, I don't know what you call it, FBI van, whatever, with the satellite dish back to Quantico,
yep.
they was in Delphi for over a month.
Hardcore.
Over a month investigating. That's when the investigation was hardcore at the beginning. So they were investigating. Now, here's kind of a dilemma with that. You got the FBI who always gets their man. Always gets their man. That's what they say. Now, they was there investigating. They was there for a month. Now we're like 4.5 years in. But, you know, of course, there's been no arrest. You know, there's been nobody arrested for it. Now, when I bring the FBI in, I do know that they was down looking at TJB. And I know that they talked to his family, friends, neighbors, and showed them the same video that we saw of Bridge Guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that begs the question, why would they be investigating him for that crime? You know, why would they go there to investigate him? I mean, they would have to have some substantial reason or evidence to then go, investigate into the guy.
Well, I mean, I know they originally said when they was looking for him before they actually arrested him, it was already on topic that it's, you know, the suspect that they're looking for was dressed like the Delphi suspect. You know,
what?
I know that when they was first looking for him, when they said police wants you to be on the lookout for a man wearing this, okay, and they showed that coat, hat, and they said, now that's very similar to what the suspect in Delphi, Indiana, was wearing. And so there may be a connection to that. So, and that was before they even caught him. But then when they caught him,
that may be, may be. But now the way that I heard the guy's name is when they had contacted Carroll County, and they said they identical. I mean, I got that. I took a screenshot of that because when they contacted him, they said, "Well, look, we arrested a man that has no criminal background." You know, he looks like your sketch and was dressed in the same clothes as Bridge Guy when he committed the act.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I could understand. I mean, I could understand just based on that. I think that there were fingerprints that came back as the Delphi unknown. That's me, and I don't think that they would have released that because it would have been yeah, this guy did it. But of course, law enforcement in St. Louis, as well as Carroll County, like, well, it's far too early to, you know, and they always say that. But when they say it's too early, but then the FBI's down there investigating his neighbors and talking to him, why his neighbor? I mean, do you see where I'm at? I ain't trying to make a big deal there on TJB, but I'm just saying it just seems a little more than what's supposed to meet the eye.
Yeah, you know, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, well, I mean, did they ever really get to talk to him?
Do what?
Did they ever get to actually talk to him?
Who?
Bruce.
The FBI?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got his DNA. That was on day 2 when he was in jail.
That's right. They did get his DNA.
Now, I don't know whether they could talk to him. Okay, I mean, he was under legal representation. I don't know if they would have been allowed at that time to really talk to him about anything like that, but that is why they was talking to his friends, family, and neighbors. Now, this brings me to another thing, not necessarily fact, but maybe. I do know that they removed items from under his trailer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, didn't his wife call in and it turned that in?
His wife?
Yeah, didn't she call back?
I think when they arrested him, they kicked the door in and went in.
Yeah.
And I think that they searched every place. They probably searched, you know, everywhere, man. You know, within that premises, every square inch, under, over, you know, in the AC, nothing was out of bounds. But, you know, I just wonder because here's the thing. Would he have hid his clothes?
Probably.
Why would he hide the clothes, man? If they're coming to him, they know he did it.
I mean, he may have hid him from his, I don't know.
Well,
I mean, he probably didn't want anybody. I know.
She knew how he was dressed. She knew how he was dressed that day. I mean, you know, she would be the first one to know how he was dressed. Yeah. I think that there was more under there. I think that there was probably videotape, pictures of this and other crimes. You know, I ain't just trying to point Delphi here. There are others in it. But I think that there was probably that under there because, A, sadistic serial killers like to relive the event. How do you relive it? If you got video and pictures, ta-da.
Yeah.
And if you got a box under your house, it ain't going to be the clothes. He ain't going to put those clothes in a box and then go outside hiding it under his house where everybody can see. You know, man, he put a box under his house. You know, that'd be a little sketchy. Just saying. Hey, don't forget these names, man. We got a lot of names. See, man, you just jotting them down, man. See,
I'm trying. Who all do you want me to add? Everybody?
You know what, man?
There's
just
a lot.
Adding people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the big giveaway. It is a Bitcoin. A full-on physical Bitcoin. Look at the circuitry. Isn't that beautiful, man? Beautiful. Beautiful, man. It's 2020 commemorative. That's what would be in the mailbox to you if you have a really cool comment. Yeah, you know what? Right here's a good question too. And I mean, I hope you got Tracey wrote down. I hope you do. He's just going to be right, man.
I know.
Does the FBI come to every murder or only some? Serious question. It is only some. As an example, if somebody in Kokomo, say a man and a woman, because that's the way we hear it, get in an argument and the guy, you know, kills his wife and goes and hides the body, that's going to be state cops. That's who's going to be in that, state and local cops. Now, especially if it's minor children, murder, abduction like that, that's where the FBI normally comes in. The same goes in for Razen Hell,
yeah,
Delphi, anything like that. You know, if it's a real big crime like that, and especially one that they feel is serial, you know, because I mean, I do think that while they don't, I don't believe that they have fingerprints and DNA in Evansdale. However, I do know that they got fingerprints and DNA in Mary Pryor and Pates. And of course, I believe that they got fingerprints in Delphi along with the DNA. Now, I think that when TJB was arrested, being his first time he'd ever been arrested, I think his fingerprints came back as a positive for at least those three, at least. And I think that the FBI knew right away of the connection between Evansdale and Delphi and wanted to see, is it one of the same? Because if it is, we want good evidence. And I think that's exactly what they got in Delphi. Greeno.
Well, I mean, sorry, it's hard.
No, it's cool.
To write down
You're right. Greeno, go, man. You know, it's on you now, man.
Okay. I'm lost, dude. I lost.
Yeah,
I was trying to
write down. You probably didn't hear shit I said, man.
No, hardly. I mean, I heard it, but I wasn't paying attention to it because I'm like, okay, I got that one. I was trying to count them.
Now, are you going to do the spin the wheel thing?
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the spin the wheel. Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, he's going to spin the wheel for the winner. He's spinning the wheel for the winner. Now, if your name pops up and you do not want to send me a mailing address, please say no. We'll spin that wheel one more time. But you will be getting this commemorative Bitcoin. You know what? You can put it on your wall. You can say, hell yeah, I'm into Bitcoin. I own one. That's what I'd do. I'm wondering if BG is part of a local PD or is a responder. The BG looks a lot like a lot of people. JMO. I think he's local. Has PD been stabbed for DNA? Well, I mean, I can say Toblesenpe was probably questioned anyway, but I would not think, and I know that it is more, how would I put it, like public speculation theory, you know, that law enforcement could be in, that's why it ain't being solved. But I'm going to say this, and I've said it before. If I was in law enforcement and I had an identical twin brother and I felt that he did this and I had knowledge he did it, I would turn him in. Now, I could not foresee the state police, other local police, the FBI, or anybody else standing to the side of a local cop. You know, I could not see that. I don't even know how he could get over on that if it was a cop. I mean, that's me, but I've never put anything into it being a cop. Never have.
I don't know who would tip in the sheriff, but.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's like the sheriff said, man, hey, if you're kind of a big guy, man, somebody might turn you in, is what he said, Greeno.
Yeah, what'd he say? Everybody's a suspect till
everybody's a suspect till someone's behind bars. Well, you know what? He's in those bars every day, isn't he?
He lives there half the time. We've seen him there.
You know what? Every time I talked to him, there he was. Well, no, one time he did go to Bacon Fest in these Bermuda shorts.
Oh, yes, dude, I remember that.
I told him, I said, dude, a guy walked by in Bermuda shorts. He wasn't in uniform. Looked just like the. No, I wouldn't be totally. There he is. Holy fuck, that is Lazenby. Hey, dude, what up, man?
What's up, nigga? Yeah, he's cool, dude.
He's a good guy, man. He is. You know, I mean, he isn't no Dennis Randall. I'll put it to you like that.
Oh, gosh, dude, he's not the.
There ain't too many Randalls out there.
The Randall era was horrible.
Oh, yeah. So I brought that up, man, the case number. Okay, so now here's one more question that makes me wonder.
Mm-hmm.
If, because we brought this up last week, if in fact he is a serial killer, in 4.5 years, how's come others have not come forth as, you know, being victimized by this guy?
Maybe they don't realize. You know what I mean? Maybe they don't. I don't know.
Well, the guy is not afraid to leave his DNA and fingerprints. We know that.
Yeah.
Because he has Now, I mean, I do have a suspect. And I want to point out that not one time, you know what? Get Razen in there. Razen, you're going down, buddy.
Razen Hell.
Razen Hell. Holy shit. Right on, Razen Hell. Keep up the good work. We're going to. We will till it's over, man. Guarantee you. That's not really a question, but appreciate it, man. Really.
Keep up. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
So, let me see. Back to it. Well, you say they don't realize that it's him that did it?
No, well, I mean, yeah, did you see that? I seen that too. It's like,
well, it was my green screen, and I got to go like that to get it to free focus.
Yeah. Well, I just, maybe they don't know that he was the person. Maybe they thought it was someone else, you know, because, you know, you really don't, it's hard to pay attention to what everybody looks like all the time. And if it happened years prior, you know, it may have happened somewhere else other than there. He may not have looked the same, you know.
Well, let me take this a little bit further. Let's talk about the signatures.
Okay.
At the crime scene. Now, I presume, do not know, but I presume, being the type of crime that it was, that there was some staging. Now, I would assume that in any murder that a serial killer would do, that he would stage things in a like manner so that that tells law enforcement that, yes, I did this.
Yeah, it basically, it gives them a hit the sign. You know what I mean?
Make sure Mary's on there.
Got her.
Okay.
How about Christy Lynn?
Christy Lynn? We're
She's
giving
loyal.
away a Bitcoin, people, and you'll like it too.
Worth $10,000.
More than that. Yeah. Hang on, let me do it. Let me do a quick check. I hope it ain't going up. Ah, it went up. Crap. Oh wait, wait. Let me get a check on that. See what is the rate right now? $38,200 per Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, this Bitcoin is not worth that much.
Yeah.
It is not worth quite that.
Yeah, that would be nice, says Sharon. You know, it would be.
See, he was talking with Channel 13 just after the murders, just after Ronald Logan. He lives on the south side of the bridge. Who?
Oh, you must be talking about Brad Weber.
Yeah, I think so.
Cleared.
Yeah, and not only that, man, he gave us the boot.
Yeah.
Remember when you got the boot?
I remember when I got the boot, dude.
Yeah, well, you know what? So does me, Jimmy, Dottie, and Baxter.
Yeah.
He's like, hit the hell.
Yeah, we've gotten the boot a couple times from a couple different things, doing some Delphi investigations.
That's right.
Kicked off people's property, kicked out of
nobody ever called the law.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did. I had it. They called the law on me once. Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Kay called the law on me the first time she saw me out there.
Okay.
Because I'm like, it's public property, lady. Yeah, guess what? A sheriff and a city cop showed up. Here I come walking through the creek. Dude's like, what are you doing? Why are you soaking wet? I'm like, I just came out of the water, man. What are you doing? I was filming some stuff to show Tobe. He's like, what?
Yeah, Tobe, man. Tobe Leslie, dude.
Your boss, dude. You know, yeah, he sent me out here.
He sent me here.
He sent me here
to video this, man. Was you not informed?
Yeah, that's when they gave me the breakdown of like, okay, this is the property line right here, man. You're good within 100 foot of the bridge. You know, anything beyond that is technically hers. So, you know, and I'm like, all right, gotcha. Stay within this far of the bridge. But yeah, but then after that, you know, that's when I went down there and I just crossed the bridge and walked over to her house and said, just showed, she was outside doing her gardening. I said, I'm sorry, you know, I didn't mean to piss you off. And she's like, no, I just get a lot of people out here and they want to leave trash and everything out here on my grass and stuff. And that's upsetting. I said, look, I really need permission to film a reenactment video out here. I need permission to go out here and at least show people this crime scene. And she's like, well, I'll be gone on Saturday. You're free to have the day. So.
And your son won't be home?
Yeah, no. And she said, "I'll tell him too." So
they got live cameras down there.
yeah, I know. I seen one right at the bottom of the hill.
It's not like trail cam. It goes live right to them.
Live. Yep.
And they can see that because we went down there and he was right there, man. I mean, we got down to where they crossed, and and I heard a 4-wheeler going down the driveway, and I'm like, oh shit, let's start walking back real quick. Here he come, man. He was not cool. Well, he was cool enough. We're like, oh no, man, we're just hiking. I mean, he didn't even know who I was, man. That was cool.
That is good. Now he does because he's watching.
Yeah, now he's watches weekly.
It was him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. So let me get back to these videos here. What was it you was just saying?
Oh, I can't remember, man.
Oh, hold on, man. That's right. People can't see it from there. Now this is a view of the water. Understand? This is the water view. A view of water. Oh, wait. Yeah.
I know exactly where you're standing. You're looking to the right. You're on the north side of the bridge looking to the right.
Exactly. I know that rock. I know exactly where you are, man. Man, that's beautiful. Clear water, though, man.
I know, dude, and it's not deep at all. It's very shallow.
That is a long drop, people. I told Kenny, I said, man, like 130 years, man.
Now, see the platform I'm on?
Oh, hang on, I'll kill the sound there, man. Well, hang on. Let me just do better than that.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's so cool that she did that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a completely beautiful area, man. Now, we did run into a couple of people there.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy and his daughter was like really cool. It was like really cool. It was just there like really at the place, knew what had happened and such. And I ain't going to give the lady's name, but a lady come up, man. She's all like, yeah, you know what happened here, right? Kenny's like, yeah. He goes, okay, at the front, did you see the 765 train? Yeah, it's the time. You see? Huh? Almost a nudge and a wink. She goes, get a hold of me on Facebook. I'm like, and he goes like, do you know her? And I'm like, fortunately, no. No, I don't. I do not know that lady. But if you hang out here all day, you're going to meet a lot of people like her.
You will too.
Man, if I hung out there all day, I'd be signing autographs and fighting. That would be the nature of my being.
You don't meet a lot of people out there, really.
But hey, Michael Green, Mr. Mitch.
So
hang on. Wait. Let me make sure he's a mod. See, I don't get the thing on here, but I know he's a mod. He's got to be a mod. If he ain't a mod, he will be.
Sir Michael Green.
Yeah, he's a mod. Anybody want to be a mod? Let me know. Okay, make sure Iva Seaton gets wrote down.
Got it.
All right.
So we're up to 24 different people now.
Okay, back to the list. Well, that is damn near all that I got. Are you sure you didn't bring a fact along? Anything to discuss as a,
Well, I mean, okay, let's talk about
Bruce Davis. Don't forget Bruce.
Okay, so let's talk about the so facts associated with like the images, the photos that we see. Okay, so we know that in the photo of Abby that there is nobody behind her. Remember how Inside Edition made that video and said, "Oh, look, it's the suspect in the background," or could it be? You know,
there's a man.
That's a little
behind the tree.
Oh my!
There's a man.
I remember that video with Dr. Oz. It's like, dude, there was no man. There's a man behind the tree. Dude,
there's a man behind the tree.
It's like, yeah, fuck it, dude. There's a man.
He made him go down that. Man, Nancy Grace is so crap.
Yeah. Okay, so that's something that we want to talk about. Fact. Down the hill is on the south side of the bridge.
Yes, it is.
A lot of people think, well, it could be on this side. Maybe he brought him this way and took him. No, you're not going to do that. First off, you're not going to walk to the other side of the bridge and then walk someone back across the bridge because, number one, they're probably not walking as fast as you want them to walk. You know, they're not running back across it. And why would he go all the way 853 feet to bring them back 853 feet when someone else could be coming down that trail and come across
exactly,
and they could just be like, help? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're not going to do that. So when he got them to, or when they was on the other side of the bridge, he went down that hill, down another hill. Most people don't realize that there's two hills.
Hey, make sure that BS is on there.
Yeah.
And Lil Pookie says, I went to quell a rumor. Does law enforcement still have your phone? And if so, why?
Yes, they do have my phone. And why? Couldn't tell you. They won't give it back.
Well, wait a minute. Is it law enforcement or me that has your phone?
Law enforcement has that phone. They took the phone. So when they picked me up in Michigan and they took my phone, it said on it, held for murder investigation. And then when they came and interviewed me, I said, man, if you think I did this, you're totally on the wrong track. And he's like, well, no, it's not you. It's, you know, maybe it's someone that you've had contact with that we want to look into. But I never got that phone back. And then when I tried to ask for it back, they're like, well, you have to file this tort claim. And I'm like, man, keep the phone. I don't care. You know what I mean? Just keep it. You know?
Yeah, Tracey Lee says they have no right to keep your phone.
Yeah, they have no right to take the phone. They didn't have a warrant for it either. So I don't know why they still have it or what they wanted to do with it, but I think that they just wanted to look into somebody that I maybe had talked to or something. Because there's people that send all sorts of crazy stuff. There's people that post videos like and people that enter our chats and stuff that's like, I'm Bridge Guy. You know, that's like the name of the person's channel. And it's like, dude.
Who was the guy? He was making the troll videos go back. I think he's
Eric Alter.
Yeah, exactly. There it is.
Yeah. He was dressing up like
him. Around like that, trying to look like, and I'm like, you know, dude, please. And, you know, it's like, okay, before this video even began, there was 4 thumbs down. Like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, man, if you got your time to waste, please come and give me a thumbs down, man. I don't care. You know what? We make salad out of that in Indiana, man. In fact, man, I got a telephone conversation from him the one time when I called him.
Oh, yeah.
He called me a boy. Listen, boy. I'm like, boy. Like, yes, son. So, like, yes, Little Hill Jack, can I help you?
Little Hill Jack. Yeah. There's some weirdos out there, man.
And he's like, well, you can't put this on there. So I said, dude, I'm in Indiana. I called you. I do not need your permission to put this on. And I will in due time. I will release that little conversation. But then he started to say something about my dog. And I'm like, hey, whoa, dude, you don't talk about Woof. And I hung up, man. So you are not going to talk about my little bear. That ended that. Why was AB rules out? Why was AB rules out?
Who's AB?
Well, it says rules out. I'm not sure the. Hey, Garger, how you doing? Glad you're here, Garger. Make sure she's wrote down. Who is AB, and what exactly do you mean by that, Corn? Up. Only 51 likes. Look, it only takes a second to hit that thumbs up, and it only takes a second on my. Oh, thank you, you guys rock, man. They're already hitting that like, and you guys right there, man, out of the park like a Babe Ruth home run.
Yeah. So okay, so another fact would be, I'm trying to decipher this. I guess, do we want to go on facts that we know or law enforcement says?
Well, you know what? We can discuss what they say and what the thoughts are on it.
Okay, well, pretty much all they've said was, 2 girls were murdered. They said the evidence indicates that the girls were killed in the area the bodies were found, which would say that they weren't taken somewhere, brought back. None of that happened. Fact is, her phone never left that area. No matter what people think, it was pinging around town. It wasn't pinging around, moving around town. It was pinging somewhere around town, but it's pinging at the High Bridge.
Okay, now, with that, I mean, because this is something that maybe I failed to bring up last week. But if the phone got wet, would it have pinged?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. It would have. I mean, it still picks up on a. So when you're trying to ping someone's cell phone, what it's going to do is it's going to triangulate the last known location of that cell phone, even if it's turned off. Okay. So if the last known location where it was on, that way it would ping to that area.
It says, why was TB ruled out? Well, to my knowledge, he was never ruled out. They never cleared him.
They actually, in their latest press release, they said that they won't publicly clear anybody, but they have publicly cleared people, but they're not going to go through and do that now because look how many people they've got.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Well, the thing is TB, I mean, again, because this is rumor that he was ruled out. Whereas I say it's other people saying he was ruled out that want you to listen to their fucking garbage.
Yeah.
That's me. He was never ruled out. He wasn't even talked to, so he can't be ruled out. He was investigated by the FBI. How's he ruled out? You see where I'm at?
Yeah.
If he was cleared, the FBI would say he's cleared. But he was never cleared. He was never ruled out. In fact, I'd put him at 100%. At 100%. He is Delphi suspect. He always has been. That's me. And believe me, I'm not always right, but I'm generally correct.
Generally correct.
Yeah. Michael, even phone get what they can get ping last place. Yeah. That's what Greeno was saying. Now I'm a little bit elementary on cell phones. I just got one, and even it belonged to Greeno. But I don't carry it with me, and I really got it for business. That way I could swipe credit cards at my live bait and tackle shop and snack. I'll leave it at that, but it's going to be a really good business. Even talked to my bank about a business loan to build business credit on my EIN. That'll go to Bitcoin. Yeah. Okay, yeah, just so everybody knows, I mean, this right here is what's being given away. It is a Bitcoin. It is a physical Bitcoin, a 2020 commemorative with this little circuitry on the back. It is beautiful. And if you comment and Greeno writes your name down, you will be in the drawing at the end of this show for it. We're spinning the wheel, people, spinning the wheel. Where's Watcher? Put Watcher down. I know Watcher ain't made it, but put her down anyway. Or him. It depends. I don't think they ever gave me a sex. They might be an AZ unicorn gender. I don't know.
I've got 34 people now.
Yeah.
And I got that wheel. So, okay. So remember, I'm cutting out of here at 7:20. So
that's right.
So is that the time? Maybe at 7:15, we'll go ahead and run.
7:15, we're spinning the wheel.
We're spinning the wheel. We're spinning the wheel at 7:15, and somebody's going to get that thing. Somebody's
going to be getting that Bitcoin. I wish it was me. I wish it was me and Puppy that was getting that Bitcoin. No, we're buying our Bitcoin. I wish somebody was just giving them away to us, but me and Puppy, we're not that lucky. But he's got puppy luck on his side. He does. You know what I found? I found a 5-leaf clover.
Really?
Did you know that a 5-leaf clover existed?
I have a picture of one from 2007.
Really?
Yep, a 5-leaf clover.
Yep, man. I was walking just through the yard, and I looked down, and I thought, like, holy shit, what the hell? I picked that up, and I'm like, okay, I'm pressing that in the book. Got it right up there, man. 5-leaf, and I thought, okay.
I put a piece of tape on it and like sealed it like lamination, and then wrote 5-leaf clover. I got it from Lagodi, Indiana in 2008 at the Indiana's largest corn maze. Is really cool.
Hang on. Corn Pop says, I'm guessing BG didn't have a phone because they can just ping for phones in that area. They could if
pinpointing the right one.
If he had service. Now, I take this back because the guy that I'm calling the suspect filed bankruptcy 1 month before. Now, I know factually that on Twitter, his tweets ended in late November of 2016. They did not restart until April of 2017. So I do believe that if he did have a phone, he was without service because he was not posting online through that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's, you know. Oh, hey, Wombat.
Wombat. Got it.
Yeah, do not forget Wombat Dundee, man. I'll ship it to Australia. I don't care. Oh, you know what? I have a Jack Russell Chihuahua cross. My God, man. Hang on. I'll show you where we found the balloons. Hang tight a second. You want to see where we found the balloons. Got to add here, man. You know, get this back up. Okay.
Come on.
That was the balloons that was down the field there.
Beans is gonna want some rain soon.
You know what? I've seen it in the past where we didn't get rain in so long, man. I was all like, man, the beans are going to die, man. But we got rain. They came out of it. Yeah. Yeah, a couple busted and it fell down. He's running away, dude. He's walking and running away from it.
Happy retired.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
I thought I had Puppy in there. There he is. Mr. Charisma. Love that dog, man.
And obviously they do corn.
Yes, this year they do beans.
It's a corn and beans thing. They rotate crops. 94 watching and only 69 thumbs up, man. Wow, it's crazy. I know. He's the best, JP. Make sure JP and Leslie's down.
Okay. 36.
Yeah,
36
too, Crixie. And you know what? He's the only person that I have in bed sleeping with me. That sounds sad, doesn't it? I sleep alone with my puppy. You know, feel bad. Man. Feel bad for me. Yep, corn and beans, they rotate. Michael Katt, tell me more about Bitcoin, sir. Is it gold coin? Are the returns good on it? Well, no, it is not. Now, this right here is gold plated. This is a commemorative 2020 physical Bitcoin, which is not the value of a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is cryptocurrency. You don't hold like a Bitcoin. It is computer. Now, as far as the returns on it, yes. I'll put it to you like this. If at the beginning, when Bitcoin came out, if you bought $2,000 worth of Bitcoin, how much do you think you'd be worth right now? Just give me an estimate. How much do you think that it'd be worth right now if you immediately, when it came out, bought $2,000 worth of Bitcoin?
Probably about 25,000.
25,000. Try $34 billion.
Oh, dude, that's pocket change.
$34 billion is what you'd be sitting on right now if you bought like 2,000 at the beginning. Because off the go, they were worth 2 for a penny. You take 2,000 multiplied times 200, then multiply times 60,000. That will give you $34 billion. And that is how a lot of billionaires were made. People that bought that immediately. There are people out there who are multi-billionaires who just started putting money into Bitcoin right off the bat, man. That's all it took. Me, I didn't even start buying until it was 57,000 per Bitcoin. But yeah, man, there was people like right off the bat, $10,000, man. They're like a trillionaire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me? I'm not blushing. No, actually, man, I shaved. I was out in the sun a little today. You know, I'm doing the pool, man. Got to do the pool work. Are you a billionaire? No, believe me, the one thing I am not is a billionaire. In fact, the money that I put into Bitcoin, I've watched it go down. You know, I put X amount into Bitcoin and other altcoins, and right now, at least half of that money is gone. I don't say gone. It went down with the price of Bitcoin, but when Bitcoin goes back up, it's all still there. I mean, I still own the same percentage of Bitcoin, but right now where it's at like $37,000, that's where you buy in. And you know, you can buy like $5 of a Bitcoin, $5 worth. You know, you can go on to Coinbase. That's where I go. I got Coinbase Pro or Coinbase. You can go on there and buy like $10 worth of Bitcoin. You know, you can buy like little bitty tiny fractions. They divide one Bitcoin down into 100 million parts. Each 100 million parts is called a Satoshi. That is the lowest fractal of the Bitcoin, is 1/100 millionth. Yes, it is a good investment. It is actually the future. It has a finite supply. Now there is a total of 21 million Bitcoins. 3 million are gone. The last Bitcoin cannot be mined until 120 years from now. So at that time, there would be approximately 18 million out there. But there are lost. There's a lot of people that died. A lot of them forgot their passphrase, this and that. There's a lot that are off the market. Small countries are looking at using it as their currency. It's perfect. It is digital gold. And that is my word on it. And everybody that's out there freaking out because it's going down, sell your Bitcoin. Go buy yourself a party with what you got left. There's people out there like me who's going to buy it up. Elon Musk bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, turned right around, took his pants down with toilet paper and took a giant crap on it, watched it go to 50% of its value, meaning that $1.5 billion that he put in is now worth $750 million. His Tesla stock went from 900 down to 500 per stock. Why would he do that? So he could buy it up for pennies is why. Him and his friends. That's why. Be the smart person. Buy Bitcoin right now through this dip and hope to God it goes lower, man. Get a big fraction. It's the future of currency. Fiat currency is backed by nothing. Nada. Bitcoin is the answer.
Bitcoin.
Now, wait. Hold on. I want to be very clear. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only doing this for entertainment. And this is where I wish I had a joke. Greeno, do you have a joke?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, then I'll make a funny face. That's what I can do for entertainment. Hey. Yeah, and the U.S. just prints fiat. That's exact truth. That's why we're having inflation. The only answer. And the Federal Reserve made mention that they may be looking into a cryptocurrency. If it becomes the world reserve currency, Bitcoin, each Bitcoin will go up to $1 billion. I want you to think about this shit. Any fraction that you have on $1 billion is well worth your time to invest. That's entertainment. Take it for what it is. Do you have anything to say on Bitcoin?
I don't know much about it. Just the only thing that you show me and what I was watching Mark Cuban talk about.
Mark Cuban.
Yep.
Cuban. Huh? I'll be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I do have the people that I watch. Let's see. What's one? Tyler S. He's funny, man. I mean, you know, I like him because the way he starts these videos. Guy's hilarious, man. Also, Cryptos R Us is another one. Rainy something. He's really good, though. He goes into stocks. The chart guys, watch them. There's a lot of men that I watch. But, I mean, I just kind of keep track of what's going on in the markets. I subscribe to Trading View, which is like a stock. That way you can go on to Forex, watch the stocks live, place trades against, for or against. Seemed like a good idea to me. So I'm just kind of getting into that. Not really trading currently, but will be.
Okay.
No one will be on a social credit system. Trust me, you do not want digital money. Well, that is a disagreement that I have. I think that there's a lot of FUD out there, and I think that there are people that are trying to draw people away. My reply is this. The one thing that you do not want to be in is fiat. And all money on earth, aside of maybe the Cougaran, is all fiat. It's all fiat. It's backed by nothing. It's owned by the central banks, saying people pushing socialism, communism, telling you you have no rights. The money's meant to fold. It's meant to go under. And if you got all your money in fiat, you're wasted. You're gone, man. It's all gone. House, car, everything you own, bye-bye. So, I mean, I do have that disagreement. I am not into fiat, and that's why I'm placing my money into cryptocurrencies.
Yep.
But that aside, thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. You do got Michael, right?
Michael Green?
Yeah, Michael Green.
Of course I do. Yep.
Okay. Well, you know, this is a good question. And I know I already told you to put BS's name down. Why is it assumed that the murders are sexually related by some pedo? Maybe some sicko like TB did it for a thrill of kill cause he's evil, thrill of getting caught. Well, I'll put it to you like this, because, I mean, you know, it does involve TB. All of TB's the ones I'm saying that he did, and I do believe that the FBI and the sheriffs have my back on this. If they could, all of them were sexually related. All of them had a sexual cause behind it. Now, I am not saying that Delphi was, nor Evansdale. And I'm not saying that because I do not know. But I will say that all the other ones, even up to Mary Pryor, Ann Pates was 23, Mary Pryor 83. There was a 77-year-old lady, a 53-year-old lady. I don't think the guy cares about age. I really don't. It's more about the presence of being that person, of causing that kind of hell. And that makes him feel more powerful. Now, he does this at times of hardship, loss of a job, you know, as a primary, bankruptcy. Whenever he feels powerless in life, that's when he goes and does this. Now, I will say it's not just about the sex. It's about demeaning and humiliating the person. And I think that that just plays into that. Now, does he do the same with children? I don't know. You know, I really don't. But I think Greeno has my back on this. Right after it happened, older guy, 2 young girls brutally murdered. I said there will be DNA. at the crime scene. There will be some sort of DNA at that crime scene. They have DNA. At the first year press conference, I think we both agreed that they had fingerprints. We have fingerprints. You know, it takes them a while to come out with that, but that's why I feel anyway in some of them. But again, that was never released in Delphi. So I can't say that was, but I do feel 100% that TJB is the Delphi suspect.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Mary. That's exactly, exactly it. Any way that you can demean and humiliate them further, that's part of what he does. Now, I mean, down there at the St. Louis sexual assault and homicide, he has 3 cases of sodomy. There was 3 women. And now it would be one thing to say that, he just wanted to go in and commit sodomy, but he left 2 of those women alive. It was
nobody's just going. Yeah,
degradation. It was about demeaning, the humility. It's more about that to him.
Yeah, the control of it.
And I think if you kill one, then he gets the look on the other one's faces. That's what makes him feel powerful. You see where I'm at?
Yep. Yeah.
What would he have left fingerprints on? That's a
in woods. Could be a weapon. Could have been them. Something that was used.
Yeah.
Could have dropped something. We don't even know if he never touched the phone. A lot of people say, well, he never touched the phone, but I mean, if he did touch the phone, he probably didn't know it was recorded. Okay, number 1. Number 2.
Well, what?
What?
I would ask why he would touch the phone.
Well, maybe he was considering just toss. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. In that moment, I guess you do a lot of things you probably just aren't thinking of right off the get.
Yeah, I would think that it was just everybody's got a phone. Even if he knew that she had the phone or pocketed the phone, what difference does the phone make?
Right.
I mean, that's my thoughts, and I don't. And I want to be clear, I don't know that, but if you kill somebody, are you not going to touch them? Especially if you lead them across the creek, are you not going to touch or somehow? I think that that may be a reason.
Yeah.
Plus, if they were covered or anything that he would touch like that, I think that would have likely also been another way.
Yeah.
What was you?
Well, I mean, I was just saying, like he touched different things while he was there. I mean, he probably moved them, to try to conceal them more, try to hide them. He most likely grabbed a hold of them. So, I mean, his fingerprints would probably be on their shirt or something. But like a weapon or anything that he used or whatever, if he bound them in any way or anything like that, tied anybody up, his fingerprints would be on that. I mean, we can clearly tell that the guy has no gloves on in that picture, because his hands are in his pocket, but you can see his hand, part of it. Yeah. In one. So, I mean, like, he didn't have any gloves on, and if he did have gloves on, it would have looked, I guess it would have looked normal because it was February.
Well, now, see, she says he seemed well prepared, so he probably had gloves on. Well, here's the thing. And I draw this back. They got DNA. Now, 2 other crimes, he left DNA and fingerprints. Now, we was told by Trooper Kim Riley that, well, it's like the man that never got caught committing a crime. We can find no traces of him. That said fingerprints. So I don't think, and again, when people think of a crime like this, and like right off the bat, people are making it sound like it's a computer hacker, some high-tech guy out there. The people that go kill like children like this are not like that. They're not out there high-tech doing this. They're off the wall mad in their head. And I really don't think that he went out there gloved up and all this. I think that he may have had a video camera, even if it was a cell phone without service or a hand camera, something, photos. he had something like that along with him. I would almost guarantee that. But I don't think he went out there gloved up.
No, I don't either.
I really don't. And I think that would draw completely out if he had fingerprints. You know, if they had fingerprints, well, he couldn't have been gloved. Did you get Manimal? Did you?
Yep. And Rich.
Did you get Johnny Kramer?
Got them all, man. I've got everybody that's in here. We are up to 42 people. I'm running out of room. Good thing it's almost. We got 5 minutes left.
For Puff Puppy Figaro, the Rambler, Explorer Extraordinary Man. All right, you know what? That's a new name, man. He's going to have a hard time catching on. You know how many names he's got? He's like Wolf, man. I call him a different name every time I call him. He just knows. Hell, I've been calling him Puffy Cones recently. Hey, okay, man. Did you get Susie? Susie Heath, man. You did?
Every single person's I think I've got so far.
All right, man. Superstar, man. Thank you very much, Susie. You Manimal. BS. Oh my God, man. BS just dropped 20. You got his name, put it on there twice. Yeah. Thank you very much, BS, man. You guys rock, man. I appreciate the super chats.
Yeah, you guys got 4 minutes left. So if there's anybody that's out there that hasn't commented yet, better comment to get your name.
Yeah,
Michael Katt. Let me write in Michael Katt.
Not Michael.
He wins.
Michael Katt wins. Yes, I did. Me Puppy did get a Michael. This is the giveaway right here. It is a commemorative 2020 Bitcoin gold plated with the little circuitry on the back. And we cannot wait to send it to somebody.
Karen keeps talking about Libby's Twitter, Libby's tweet. What are you talking about? Because
Snapchat.
Yeah, we know there was a Snapchat. But a tweet, what would a tweet have to do with it?
Well, you're going to be talking about it at your show at 9, was what I heard.
I am.
Probably. That's what they said, man. Maybe he'll cover it at 9. Okay, yeah. Maybe he will, man. Maybe I'll tune in and see what he's talking about. Well, Bitcoin for donations only? What? No, actually, no. Anybody that uses the PayPal link, I mean, like any of the donations like that go to channel upgrades. You know, I don't use that really for Bitcoin because that is only for channel upgrades, software, camera, everything. We started with nothing, and look at us today. Hey, man, you got it. Man, what kind of camera are you using?
Me?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
What is it?
It's a Canon. Hold on. Let me show you. Dude, you're going to shit.
I bet I am.
Okay. Yeah, dude, you're going to like this. All right. So I am using this Canon Rebel T7 camera here.
Yeah.
Okay. But this thing's pretty cool, dude, because check this out. I went all out. So if I want to film something far away, check out this lens.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. So I just attached this lens onto here. I've got filters and stuff. So yeah, dude. Okay. You talk about stand at your house, dude, and be able to film Smitty's. This will look right through the window.
You can watch him watching television?
You could, dude. Like I'm talking, yeah, dude. I mean, this thing, you can see like the craters on the moon, like it's there. You know what I mean? Like it's like a telescope, dude. And
no, I was talking about your webcam.
Oh, so I'm using the new Logitech.
Really?
Same thing. Yeah, it's the CR or CX, whatever it was, like the 920. It's the newest one.
Man, I had the newest one. Man, mine ain't doing half that.
Yeah, well, it's probably your service.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? The output or whatever.
Jen asks here, why did the recording of BG start so early, do you think? How would the girls know they were already in danger? Now, that's a good question. And it's really a good question because I think that he was stationed at the south side of the bridge. And I think that after she took Abby's picture and started walking that way, he walked out on the bridge, met them, showed the weapon, and told them to walk to the south. That's why she turned around, had no time to dial 911 or family or anybody else, but, you know, put that on video record to capture his image. That's why I believe that happened. Because if he was walking from the north side across, they had all day to get out of there because they already knew he was a threat. You see where I'm at? Now, if they had words with the guy, why would they walk down to the bridge and then let him walk all the way across to him without taking off? See where I'm at? Oh, it's 7:15. Everybody, hold your breath. Greeno, do you want the screen here?
Yeah, let me put it on. So hold on. So I got 44 people. Let me go ahead and give it a.
Thank you, Mary.
Butterfly. So I got 45 people. So Butterfly, you're lucky, Butterfly. You hit it right on the money.
Right on the money.
Butterfly. Okay, so I've got 45 people, and they're all in here. Nobody else is entered into this. I did not include myself in this, just so everybody knows.
What? You didn't?
No.
Well, man, you could have.
That wouldn't be fair. Everybody would be like, that's staged.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The one time when I was giving away the cafe, you know who won it? Dave.
Dave.
He went like right down that street, and I'm like, so well, I ain't got to mail it now.
Okay.
All right, 101 people. I need some thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this.
Okay, so it's got
who's winning the Bitcoin.
1 through 45 here. I've got everybody's name written down in here, and I've got your name next to a number. So I just did it, numbered you in order as I wrote you down. So here you go. It's going to spin once, and then there you go.
Diana Athlete.
I got her already. Number 37 is going to be Irish Angel.
Irish Angel won. All right, Irish Angel.
Are you receptive of giving out your address, Irish Angel? If not, we'll move on to, we'll just spin it again.
Okay, and if Irish Angel's still here, please send your address, if you would, to this email address right here. And put on there, I'm Irish Angel. I'll know. Yeah. Spin it again.
Spin it again?
No.
There it is. Irish Angel's there.
Yeah, okay, great. There she is. Outstanding. All right, man. I thank everybody for being a part.
That's fun. I like doing that.
I like giving away Bitcoin. It makes me happy. It makes me feel good about my life. And you know what? I have not seen Kenny. He will be watching later, though. But, you know, I was going to talk about, like, the kind of trip out there, man. We had a great time, man. He was really a super good dude, man. Really was. And you know what? Everybody I meet, man, through this crime, you know, when I personally meet them, man, they're all great people.
Yeah, they are, too. You know, I get a lot of people doing the same thing that they do with you. Hey, man, would you go out there and show me around? It's like, sure.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to see it, you know, that'd be a good thing for you. If you want to learn about it, people come from all over the United States to see that.
You know what? He was the second person from New Jersey that I took out there.
Wow.
Yeah. And you see 2 from Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm thinking of like the different places.
Yeah, I met people from Pennsylvania,
New Jersey,
Ohio, Illinois, Michigan. One person came from Kentucky, Wisconsin. Marvelous Marvin. Marvelous Marvin.
Never met anybody from Wisconsin.
Marvelous Marvin.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Marv. Marv, man. I'm sorry. But well, I never gave her a tour.
Well, kind of
like that. What? No, yeah, I did too. Man. Hang on. See, you see
what?
No, man, I forget who all I took out there and stuff, man. You know, it's like, yeah, and you know, this should be like part of a job. We should just station out there and just give tours all day. You know, just station up there and go, tours, here you go. We're here to give tours.
Advertise it on the Freedom Bridge. Tours.
Yeah, man, you know, we'll hold a sign that says we'll give a tour for money or something. Yeah. We'll talk to you. You know, we'll show you things. Come on, man. Just have a sign, you know, like we'll work for food, you know.
We'll work for food.
Yeah, that's what it's
We'll-
like, man.
We'll work for a subscription. You know,
Yeah, we'll give
subscribe.
you a tour for a sub, please. Yeah, you know, and I don't really like talking like that because I'm not trying to make light of what happened. I mean,
Yeah.
the real truth of it, 2 young girls will never go home, and that, you know, it captured everyone's attention.
Yeah.
You know, and ours right off the bat. I mean, I got a hold of you on the morning of the 15th, like that quick, man. You know, and I'm like, dude, you got to get back. Hell, you was at my house 2 hours later.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought you was in the Carolinas. You know.
Yeah.
It was crazy time, but you know what? You go 4 years in the future, and here we are.
Still.
You know, we're still talking about it. We're still waiting that day.
It's so crazy, man. I never would have thought that. Yeah, I remember this just sitting there for hours and hours just talking about
Later,
it.
you animal.
Yeah. So you know what? I got to roll out too, dude. I got to go something. So
Yeah, I know. And man, I appreciate you being here, dude. Do you want to say peace?
on that
Hold
note,
on,
everybody.
Wait a minute.
On that note, everybody, I'm Anthony Greeno from True Crime Investigates. I'll see my members only live at 9:20 p.m. Until next time, keep it Southern style, y'all.
All right, I'm still here. All right, everybody. Let me remove my email there for those who keep it Southern style. And you know what? I believe he's from Indiana. I know he's from Indiana. He likes to keep it Southern style. All right, everybody. And I guess on that note, I too, Michael J. Katt, I'm out of here. I appreciate all mods, all viewers, all donators, all super chat people, man. All of you, man. I love all of you. And I will be back next Tuesday. Appreciate everybody for being here. And what was that? Irish Angel. Irish Angel, reach me, man. Peace, everybody.